Zebby's Little Audios. Baby, what do you think you're doing? Hey, get down from there. Sweetie, you could easily get hurt. What were you thinking? Baby, you wanted your gummy vitamins? You were gonna eat the whole thing? Baby, they're not candy. They're once a day daily vitamins. That doesn't mean you eat the whole thing. Baby, you could have fallen. You could have gotten hurt. No. Daddy can't stay mad at you, baby. No, baby, you can't have your vitamins now. Why not? Baby, I gave you a couple this morning. Remember? When Daddy had you in your high chair, and you had your baby food. Daddy put 2 little vitamin gummies on your little tray, and you were playing with them. You were making them talk to each other, remember that? And they were friends. And then you gobbled them up. You ate the one's little toes first, and then you were like, my toes are gone. And I was watching and I was giggling. And then you ate them, sweetie. Yes, you ate them. You already had your gummies. You can't have any more. No. Daddy doesn't want you climbing on the countertops to get to them. Why not? Baby, you could easily fall and get hurt. Let me tell you a story about when I was actually little, okay? Because I have a very similar story to this. Okay? When Daddy was small, an actual little, and not you. Silly. Well, you are an actual little, but you know what I mean. When I was an actual kid, Daddy did something very similar. He climbed on his bathroom counter to get to the medicine cabinet, to get to his Flintstones chews, whatever they were. They were like little chalk candy things. And they came in a bunch of different flavors. They came in like a grape one. I think they came in an orange one. And a red one. I don't know if that was cherry or raspberry or whatever, but my parents had already given me my vitamins for the day. But me, unsupervised in the bathroom, I wanted to get myself more of them. So, I climbed up on the counter where I shouldn't have been, got into the medicine cabinet, got my Flintstones Chewies, and I got one. I only took one, and then I put it back, and then trying to leave off top of the counter, I fell, and I hit my leg on the door really hard, and it left a bruise, and it really hurt. Luckily, I didn't fall and break anything. I was a little kid at the time, a little dumb kid, but, a child nonetheless, and I easily could have gotten hurt. So, coming in here and seeing you climb on the countertops, unsupervised, you just gave me flashbacks. So don't climb on the counters anymore, okay, baby? I don't care what kind of yummy snacks Daddy has up there, or what have you. You don't go on the countertops like that. Because if you got hurt, Daddy would be very upset with himself. Okay? You need to listen to me, sweetie. Daddy doesn't want his baby to get hurt. No. I would be so upset if you did. So please, from now on, can you be more careful? Can you ask Daddy for a vitamin next time? Do you think I'm actually going to give you a vitamin now that I caught you doing this? No, baby. You can wait. You can wait until tomorrow now. You already had 2 of your gummies. But you want more? Baby. What are you going to do with all those vitamins, huh? You're going to have so much energy, you're going to be running around the house. I'm not going to be able to catch you. You're going to be like a little greased piggy. You're going to be just squealing and running around. You don't need all those vitamins, baby. If anything, Daddy's going to need some vitamins. If he's going to be able to chase you and keep up with you. No, baby. What is Daddy going to do with you? Just please be careful, okay? I really don't want you to fall and get hurt. We don't need another trip to the emergency room. Not even that, I just don't want you getting hurt. I would rather you not have an injury because of carelessness from both of us. Me for not watching you, and you for doing something you very well know you shouldn't be doing. And you know you shouldn't be on the countertops. We've had this conversation before. I'm sure we have. You can't be climbing on the countertops like that. That's how little babies like you fall and hurt their bum-bums. And we don't want a little baby like you to fall and hurt your bum-bum. No. We don't want you to get hurt. Okay? So can you promise me you won't be so reckless and climb the countertops for your vitamins? Or for any other reason? Besides that, too? Because there's no reason for you to be doing that. You shouldn't be climbing onto the countertops. You fall and get hurt, I'm going to be very upset. Okay? Alright, baby. Oh, you can have a vitamin tomorrow. Like I said. Can you have 2 vitamins again tomorrow? I'm not really supposed to be giving you 2 of them every day, but since you asked nicely, and you're listening to me now, right? No more incidents gonna be happening? You're not gonna immediately climb on the counter again when I turn my back again? Good. Then I'll allow you to have 2 vitamins. Not 3, not 4, certainly not 10, but you can have 2. But I better not see you ever do this again. I don't want you to get hurt. Oh. You drive me crazy, you know that? Yes, you do. You drive me absolutely insane, baby. So what are we gonna do from now on? Next time you want a gummy, you want a vitamin, you need to tell Daddy. That's right. You need to tell Daddy when you want one. You need to ask me, and you need to be nice. And only then will I tell you, yes, you can have one and get it for you myself, or tell you, no, you had enough, and not let you have another one. Okay? We gonna listen to Daddy from now on? Good baby. I don't want you getting hurt. We don't need a baby with a broken leg or a broken butt. Okay? Good baby. I'm glad you learned your lesson. And I love you too.